Happy Saturday, everybody. It's June. It's a gorgeous day. Whitney Houston's playing in the background. Definitely a celebration. Feel like dancing after Detroit City's women took on Cleveland Force. A match that was definitely one where Les Rouges had plenty of chances. And then finally in the 66th minute, Sophie Romine outside of the box, almost a carbon copy from last week's match. The one to decide it here, 1-0 win for Les Rouges, 4-0-0 in league play. JR joining me for the recap tonight. How are you feeling after that one?
It, like you said, tons of chances, but it also seemed like they parked the bus in the 5th minute.
Right.
Which, it dragged on for a little bit, and obviously, right when I turned around is when I saw the goal on the other side.
Same here.
It came out of nowhere, and I think I walked up to you, like, oh, we scored. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was, I was expecting a little bit more, expecting a big, obviously first day Pride Raiser, trying to, pad those totals up. It just didn't happen, so, next week. For sure.
Who are some players in your mind that stood out, if there was one, or if you're going to call it the whole team performance?
Yeah, I think it was just a whole team performance, like just dealing with what they had to deal with.
Right.
They finally, they found a way to get one. Really.
Yeah. And for a note, so it was both teams' fourth match in USLW League play. Detroit City's women have been averaging a match a week. For Cleveland, they started their season on May 24th. So they have played on the May 24th, May 26th, May 29th. And today, June 1st, they're fourth on there. So the fact that they battened down the hatches and really made Dave Dwaihy's side work for that goal is, we'll give credit there.
Right.
How are you feeling about the next two coming up for Les Rouges? 2 matches this week, Tuesday in Kalamazoo, 7 p.m. Eastern, and then back here 1 week from today, Saturday, June 8th, against AFC Ann Arbor, 4 p.m.
Kalamazoo usually plays us pretty tough. They've been around forever, and that core has been around forever, and it's usually pretty good road trip. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to make it. We have other things going on, but Ann Arbor, I expect us to do well against them, especially at home.
So, we're a third of the way now done, essentially, through USLW League play. Plenty of exciting things to come. This week will be a big week for Dave Dwaihy's side, starting Tuesday night, 7 p.m. in Kalamazoo, and then back here a week from today. The men have a match tonight in Orange County, 10 p.m. Eastern, so we'll see if the Dandico side can rebound from what happened, unfortunately, on Wednesday. Might be having some more additional content on here, maybe not. If not, look for another for this video, and then also a recap of tonight's men's match to come later on. For JR, for Garrett, Adam behind the camera, we go onward. Our post-match coverage of Detroit City's win in W League play over Cleveland Force continues. Banners over the loudspeaker. Today's goal was a banner. Here with Coach Dave Dwaihy. 4 out of 4. How are you feeling after this one today?
Feeling great. It's been really nice to get a result again, and obviously I thought we played well and deserved the result for the fourth time in a row. This team's definitely got something, and I think it had the potential to be a really tricky encounter today. And Cleveland was obviously playing, their fourth game in 10 days, so they had to be a little bit more defensive, and sometimes that can be a recipe for a really frustrating outing. Yeah. And I thought we combated that really well by just being unselfish and getting the ball moving and circulating it, and I thought we created plenty of chances. So, in a lot of respects, though it was just a 1-0 win, I thought it was a successful outing.
I think in years past, we've seen what happens when a team battens down the hatches against us and makes it a little bit difficult, and I think maybe even earlier in the year in PASL play. What do you think was the difference here today in getting to that point where the Sophie Romine's long-distance strikes the decider?
Yeah, it was a coaching staff we were kind of noting at the end. I thought we did, it's kind of like this isn't something we necessarily talked about, but people used to mention like that really successful Barcelona team, their ability to like win the ball back after losing it. Right. And I thought maybe the difference today was that we did that quite a bit. Anytime the ball Cleveland found themselves with the ball, I thought we were like really quick to pressure and win it back, and we just didn't really give them. Normally in a game like that where they're being defensive, they're going to sneak a counter or two and get a chance, and I thought we limited that by just being really proactive defensively and like trying to win it right away and showing that that intensity and urgency that you hope a team will show in a game like this.
So 4 for 4 now. It's going to be the first with 2 matches in a week, starting Tuesday, trip to Kalamazoo. Had a pretty good start so far to W League play. And then an old rival game, Ann Arbor coming to town next Saturday, 4 p.m. Also them a good start. Mindset maybe going into those two and what you're hoping to see from this side.
Yeah, I think the challenge at this point in the season is like you want to take it one game at a time, but realistically you've got to think about the horizon a little bit and recognize it in terms of like rotating players and keeping people fresh. You've got to be mindful of what's around the corner. But we'll focus on Tuesday, obviously. We had a really tough battle with Kalamazoo at their place last year, and then they beat us here at home. Right. So hopefully we come out with a little chip on our shoulder and a desire to kind of put things right. But they're a very strong team. They have a lot of experience. They're physical. They're good on their field. They're used to it. And it's probably the only grass field we play on. So that sometimes makes it for an adjustment. But yeah, excited to see how we respond. And I think the vibe today was like, felt good about the result, but maybe just a little bit of underlying frustration, like, we wanted to get more. Right. And hopefully we can use that to fuel us on Tuesday.
So I'm going to do 2 parts on here. Your day oneer here. Where would you rank the Pride kits as far as your city kit history? Because to me, and I know Adam behind the camera, they're banners. Your thought on that, and anything that you want to leave closing message for anyone that was either here in the match or check the CBS Detroit stream or the club's YouTube stream.
Thank you. I'd start by saying I love the kit, and I think the players really felt proud to wear them and enjoy them. And I'm sorry we couldn't get more goals on the board, but June is a long month, and hopefully we can rectify that. I love the elegance and the simplicity and the way it kind of played into the rest of our normal kit. We wore our normal shorts and socks, so I thought that was really cool. Yeah. And I'd love to say thank you to everyone that's been supporting the initiative this month with the Pride Raiser campaign. Thanks to those of you who donated. Thanks to those of you that are part of the club and open-minded and inclusive the way you all are. And I told the players before the game, we're representing a club here that stands for something and that feels like an obligation to its local community and serves that community. And so I'm very proud to be a part of that as a coach and as someone who's been involved with the club, and very grateful that we have so many supporters near and far who feel the same way. That's a special thing.
4 for 4, Coach. We know the best is yet to come on the field, off the field, and in general. Thank you so much for your time.